Can hear Dartford warbler. The only time, if you're lucky, you see a Dartford warbler is when it's flitting between gorse bushes and they've got a very long tail and a very kind of bouncy flight pattern. You might see them sat at the top of a gorse bush or a bit of heather, singing away, but you do have to be very lucky. Tonight I'm on the lookout for one of my favourite ever bird species. They're probably one of our most unique looking species that we get here in the UK. They're crepuscular, meaning they're active at dusk and at dawn, and they're also migratory, meaning they spend their winters all the way down in Africa and they travel thousands of kilometres to spend their summers breeding here in the UK on lowland heathland sites like this one where we are today at Parley Common in Bournemouth. European nightjar are a cryptically plumaged species with a stronghold here in Dorset. Over the last couple of years, I've been studying them in depth whilst writing my university dissertation and through helping with research carried out by the Dorset Nightjar Study Group, nest recording and tracking these birds across the local heathlands. Nightjars display a whole array of fascinating behaviours, including their nesting habits. They actually lay their eggs directly on the ground, on bare scrapes on our heathlands. And they lay 1 to 2 eggs, and they'll actually have 1 to 2 broods throughout the summer, and those eggs hatch into some very cute, very fluffy chicks. So now it's about 9:15 at night, and it's just about time for the nightjars to start churring. Nightjars have kind of 3 different vocalisations they make. So you've got the classic churring sound, which is their song, and it's the males that do that. And then you've got a flight call, and often that's what you first hear. And when I hear that, I tend to look all the way around me because they just suddenly appear out of nowhere. And that sounds like a quick call. And then they also do sort of a whirring down call, which is sort of a descending call that they make when they're going back down onto the ground. Oh, that was nightjar flight call I just heard. A quick sound. Sounded quite distant, but hopefully it'll come this way. Often they'll just appear out of nowhere. So when you hear that flight call, that quick, it's always worth looking all the way around you because they can just appear. That's our first churring nightjar I can just hear. Wow. Listen to that. Such an amazing sound. That's our first churring nightjar of the night. I reckon we make our way further up the heathland and see what we can see there. I had a good spot in mind, a higher viewpoint looking across the entire heath. On my way there, I could hear their churring song getting louder and louder by the minute. I reckon we stay here for a little while and let the birds, hopefully, come to us. And just across on the skyline there, you can see the middle of Bournemouth. Oh, nightjar right here, nightjar right here. Just flying behind. Wow. See it just kind of quartering over the bracken. It's landed right on the top of a bare trunk. I can see its really unique silhouette. I mean, they're so well camouflaged. They'll merge in, they almost look like a log. Oh wow, just right here. Flying right here in front of us. Wow, 2. Look at that, 2 right here. What? Oh. They're really inquisitive as well, so they won't be afraid of you. They'll often come up and investigate, as that one was just doing. That was amazing. I've never seen anything like that. Well, that's been pretty amazing. We've had it all. We've had Nightjar churring, we've had their flight call, and we've seen them flying right over our heads. What more could you ask for?